In December 2017, members of the 4th East African Legislative Assembly elected Rwanda's representative Martin Ngoga to the position of Speaker, replacing Uganda's representative Dani Chidega.
You have to give me a ruling, so that we have you on the record, that you are saying that it's okay that there's no quorum in here.
Representatives from Burundi and Tanzania boycotted the process and stormed out of the sitting. Later, Burundi petitioned the East African Court of Justice, challenging his election, but the ruling favored Ngoga. Now, 5 years later, Ngoga and members of the 4th Assembly have concluded their tour of duty.
So 5 years ago, in December 2017, we met in this beautiful city of Arusha at the headquarters of the East African Community. And in the process, we have learned many lessons which will be useful to our successors.
The regional legislators praised Ngoga for his skill in uniting the assembly, despite the challenges experienced during his election and the 5 years tenure.
Because the president said, I'm taking back these 6 members because they have done well. I have not had chaos in Arusha. That's very important. And that one starts from the leadership of the assembly.
Honorable Speaker, me and you did not start well. As you know, I was sitting when Amara is sitting right now, and I was the one who was saying, no, we must elect someone else.
Now, this kind of goodbye is not the happiest. First of all, it is in contemplation. It is prognostic of a better future, but at the same time, of course, you are going to miss a few people. Right, Honorable Speaker, in the same vein, what you cannot achieve in 2 terms, even in 3, you can never achieve.
We were able to rise above those narrow and petty differences, and we began to see the big picture. And I hope that wherever we go, we can carry that. And indeed, to those of you whose term has come to an end, please know that you are our ambassadors out there.
The 5th Assembly is expected to start its 5 years term next Tuesday. It is comprised of 63 members this time, with other 9 coming from the newest member of the bloc, the Democratic Republic of Congo.
Looks like we started, one feels like we started just the other day. But time has run and the 5 years are over. But we have a lot to be grateful to.
Several members of the outgoing assembly commended NTV Uganda for the coverage given to the matters of the region.
For the case of Uganda, ESC integration agenda is associated with NTV and Jingo Francis. I want to thank you very much. Every time you will hear Jingo Francis, NTV, Arusha, Tanzania.
In my village where I come from, I can assure you, Speaker, even today, they will tell me, we saw you on NTV. It's because of your leadership, together working with the media.
So you've done a good job in sensitizing, actually, the people of East Africa on the proceedings of the Assembly. Jingo Francis, a special thank you. You've done your job and done it diligently.
All the duly elected members of the 5th East African Legislative Assembly are expected to converge in Arusha to elect their speaker, who will steer the assembly for the next 5 years. Burundi and South Sudan are competing for the position. Jingo Francis, NTV, Arusha in Tanzania.